Good afternoon, Wealth Our Way Nation. It's your man, Charles Tankaris, the founder and chief visionary officer of the financial literacy platform, Wealth Our Way, where our motto is wealth is not only for the wealthy. Every other program that I've started in the year and a half since WOW became a thing, I've had a big smile on my face, a very hearty laugh, and an outwardly cheerful disposition as I greeted the viewing audience. Today, on September 10th, 2021, my mood is not as jovial or cheerful as myself and all of us here at the Wealth Our Way family take time to acknowledge every life that was lost, every soul that was harmed, every family member that is missing a loved one, anyone who viewed the horrific events that struck our nation 20 years ago tomorrow. I believe in America. I believe in what America was founded on. Although we have a lot of work to make the actual words of the Declaration of Independence meet the needs of every United States citizen, there are times that challenge each of us to forget our differences, to look the other way on issues such as race, gender, political affiliation, and to have one heartbeat. The 20th anniversary of 9/11 is such a day. I remember that day very clearly. I was sitting in my home at the time. I lived in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. I was with my client at the time, Trey Thomas, who played for the Philadelphia Eagles, and his wife, Shanae Rosa. We were about to head to New York City. We were meeting with some business associates to look at the possibility of expanding the Thomas empire. When that morning, as I was running behind as usual, I heard a gasp from downstairs in my living room. I rushed down the steps to see on TV one of the towers ablaze. It was chilling and numbing. I'm 6'4", 400 plus pounds. Trey is 6'8", at the time, 300 plus pounds. And between us two behemoth of men, not a word was uttered. It was very easy to see in his face what I felt in my heart, which was, thank God we are with the people we love right now. Our wives are by our side. Our children are safely in school. Many people didn't have that same feeling that day. As they turned for TVs, radios, internet, anything to give them any bit of news as to what was going on with their loved ones. There were people in those towers that I knew personally, working in the world of finance, that lost their life. My mentor was in the tower, successfully escaped, but was never the same after that day. I live near New York. I bleed for New York. I pray for New York. It's one of the greatest cities in the world. I grew up as a child in Philadelphia, idolizing New York. When I first started to experience some financial success, every Black Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving, I would take my girls and my son to New York City to give them a glimpse of the high life. Things changed after 9/11. There was no more high life. It just became a situation where caution, concern, trepidation took the place of optimism, hope, and joy. Fortunately, New Yorkers are resilient. Fortunately, New Yorkers are Americans, and Americans are resilient. We did not let the events of 9/11 deter us from rebuilding and regrowing. New York is always going to be New York strong. I'm proud to call Park Avenue in New York the office home of Wealth Our Way. I go into New York when I visit the office with no fear. I will not let cowards, I will not let terrorists, I will not let people with no God scare me from doing the things that I know are meant to be and need to be done. I want to take today to not talk about money. I want to take today to not talk about well-being as far as what we have materially. I want to take today to talk about love, respect, and honor. Fear grows from some dark places in ourselves, but fear can be extinguished with love, hope, and light. I pray for each of us. I pray for New York. I pray for America. When you have your time with your loved ones this weekend, hold them close and cherish them. There are people who will never have the opportunity to do that again as a result of the attacks in New York on 9/11/2001. I thank you for your time. I wish you all a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you on the next broadcast of 15 Minutes of Finance. Remember, wealth is not only for the wealthy. Have a great weekend.